Hello, my beautiful Aries. I'm Prairie Vintage, and I will be doing a reading here for the sign of Aries for August 2023. Now, please keep in mind all my readings are timeless, so whenever you do happen to stumble across this reading was meant for you. Although I am recording for August, so Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, heavy Aries placements, you're all welcome here. Cross watchers as well, certainly all welcome here. We'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message here for beautiful Aries collective. We're looking at your overall energy, what you don't see coming, and then any sort of challenges, opportunities, and then advice from Spirit for the month ahead. So for Aries, Spirit, can we get their overall energy? Thank you so much, Aries, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy and the energy around you at this time. So overall, we have the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles. What you don't see coming, we have the Two of Cups, we have the Hermit, and we have the Five of Pentacles. All right, and then in the opportunity, we have the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. All right, and in your challenge, Ten of Swords, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. All right, and in your advice for Aries Spirit, what is the advice? We have the Six of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. And let's pull your oracle card here. So what energy is Spirit wanting you to encompass here for the month ahead? Ooh, Chiron or Chiron. Okay, so Chiron energy, looking back, yeah, this is like, where we're really having to look back on situations which might have not have been so pleasant here in order to find a way to progress forward here. So I feel like it's been quite the experience and journey here for you guys. Quite the experience here for you guys, okay? So you're having to find a way to move past situations here, maybe for the first time here. So this might be something beneficial, although this is a very heavy energy, okay? So let's see. In your overall, we have High Priestess, yeah, the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. I mean, when you see the High Priestess with the Seven of Swords, this is all about hidden secrets. Hidden secrets. Now, is this you with hiding secrets? Maybe not. Maybe this is going against your intuition here. Okay, this could be not doing what our intuition is telling us to do here. Queen of Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But look at this, Queen is pregnant, so it's like birthing something here. So I feel like there might be potential, like there's an energy here of you being able to birth something or be committed to birthing something or support something here that could be coming. But maybe you're choosing to go against doing this, or you're against your intuition. There's something here that's being suppressed here or not being acted on, I feel. Being not acted on. Now, I don't feel as though you're being lied to. I feel like you're kind of keeping something maybe on the down low. I am getting, for some of you guys, this is coming through. Could be working on something here and not letting anybody know about it. Or you could literally be pregnant and you're not communicating this just yet because you're not quite sure what the status is going to be here. So that's kind of the energy I'm picking up here for you guys, Aries. Now, in what you don't see coming here, we see the Two of Cups, the Hermit, and the Five of Pentacles. So I think what you don't see coming is there's like an energy here that almost feels bittersweet to me a little bit here. I feel like, yeah, it's like a bittersweetness. Like I feel like on the aspect of being able to emotionally connect here. I feel like it's flowing. I feel like it's really flowing here, and I'm getting really peaceful energy here. But I'm also getting there to be like a challenge here when it comes to something maybe financially or practically working out. So I feel like you're having to resolve or look at something here. And I think you're kind of forced to look at something here. So either, now just take what resonates here, but either you could be, you know, I don't know, facing like a layoff or losing an employment here or something like this, which is kind of, you're seeing it as an opportunity for you to really review anyway, if that's something you wanted to continue doing. I feel like you take this as an opportunity to really go inwards, but I feel like you have the support here, the moral support, the emotional support to get through something here, because I feel like you feel it's something you're going to have to do on your own here. And I think you don't see that coming. Okay, now this could be, you know, maybe a contract doesn't go through, or you were supposed to get that apartment in that contract, or get that house in the contract and go through, or there's some sort of a loss here. I think that makes you review situation here that I don't think you were expecting. Okay, but I do feel as though you have the support here of another, and it could be someone coming through to pull you through this situation. And I don't think you see that coming either, where it's like there is a loss, but then you have someone there to kind of help you, pull you through, or support you throughout this period of time, which is a big help here. So in your your opportunity, King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. These both you. Two kings here. Okay. Aries. I don't feel like, and then the Knight of Pentacles moving forward. So I feel like, that same energy I was feeling beside you here, and what you don't see coming. I see that in your opportunity. This King of Cups. I feel like there's someone around you who really loves you. Okay. Divine masculine energy here. And I don't know, some of you guys could be resonating with same sex here, okay? But I feel like there's a loving energy here, and it could be your father energy too, like, you know, a family member or brother or someone here who really loves you and supports you in a period of time, I think, here. And your challenge here, your opportunity is for you to progress here. But I feel like, we see the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, and this is someone who is very secure, somebody who has built an empire of sorts here. And the Knight of Pentacles is slowly steady progress. And I feel like the slow and steady progress here is away from something you've built. So yeah, it could very well be you've maybe invested in a job here that maybe, or something practical. Like I said, it could be a contract of sorts here that doesn't go through or leaves you in this state, that maybe you're slowly having to release or go away from here. And I feel again like that the opportunity is, you know, somebody here who is showing the support here. And it's also the opportunity, I feel, for you to go inwards to really, you know, spiritually reflect on if this is where you want to invest your time and your effort and dedicate yourself to, commit yourself to. I think this is like a blessing in disguise, and maybe you have an opportunity to follow your creative pursuits here now, you know, which you never really had a chance to do that anyway, when you were like involved with something here. So in your challenge, we have the Ten of Swords, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I feel like out of some shit situation here, you might be losing a contract or an employment or something here that doesn't quite pan out. And the fact that we have this in the challenge, Ten of Swords, Devil, and the Queen of Swords, it's like an ending here, okay, of something that we might have been tied to in some sort of way with the Devil, because this is, you know, where we're kind of held back. And it could very well be something that's holding us back. I think that the challenge is getting very clear and honest and setting a boundary here and saying, you know what, I gotta, like, since something's ended here, I gotta maybe emotionally and physically and mentally detach myself, because I'm it was toxic, or it wasn't allowing for growth. It was keeping me held back in some way, or I was bound to it, or codependent on something here. I feel like there was a dependency on something here that, your challenge is that it's come to an end, but that's also a blessing, I feel. So something's come to an end here. I don't think you're expecting it. And I feel like the challenge is you then having to become very clear as to what you want to do, and setting a boundary and saying, you know what, I'm no longer going to engage in whatever this was, but it's also a challenge to do this. Okay, so let's get some clarifiers here for you, Aries. I know it's kind of a little bit all over the place, a little not so cohesive, but kind of makes sense here. Let's take a look at the High Priestess, the Seven of Swords, and the Queen of Pentacles, and get clarifier for your overall energy for Aries. We have the Death and the Eight of Swords and the Five of Swords. So Aries, overall energy, because what's interesting is we saw, the intuition, and then this is hidden secrets, this is unknown, this is us maybe not following our intuition, or maybe going against something we know better. But this is also the rebirth. So look at the Death here. It's all talking about a rebirth, because after the death, there is a rebirth. So I feel like there is something here that I feel is transforming here, or needing a transformation, needing to be reborn. I'm sorry, I got you the wrong. I'm looking at the cards. That's needing to be reborn here, but I feel like maybe you've been deceiving yourself or not honest with yourself about something here that needs to be transformed, because I think you've been either held back or sabotaging this. You've been sabotaging this. So based on what we were seeing, maybe you were engaged in, I don't know, like employment here, or committing to something here that wasn't working out, and just constantly kind of in that because you felt like there was no way out, or that you had to be, for whatever reason, confined to this. So we were seeing the Devil. So I feel like there's a limitation, and this is a mental limitation you're putting on yourself here. Okay, you're choosing to feel restricted, or you're choosing to be in conflict here, and I feel like you're being in conflict with yourself. And what the conflict is maybe resisting a rebirth, maybe resisting a change, maybe resisting, something coming to an end here, in your overall energy. So let's take a look at what you don't see coming. We saw that Two of Cups, the Hermit, and the Five of Pentacles, and what you don't see coming. We have the King of Wands, the Magician, and Justice. So King of Wands, Magician, and Justice. Yeah, actually it was this way, sorry. Okay, so what does this mean exactly? Well, what you don't see coming is you're actually being empowered now to bring justice to yourself. I don't think you see that, because I think what is like a loss here, okay, Five of Pentacles doesn't feel good, and we might be focused on what's not working, or that we're out of an employment, or that the contract didn't go through, or that we didn't get that house, or that, blah, blah, blah. But what's actually happening here, as you're reflecting on this loss, or maybe looking at this as being a loss, it's opening you up to really look at things here. And I feel like there is this energy that's supportive, that's around you. And I feel like this is actually bringing in justice. Whatever has happened here, it's actually been manifested by you. And it's allowing you the opportunity to get empowered to now bring in something here that actually excites you, that actually brings in balance to your life. I think you're really manifesting something here that's actually wonderful, and it's a chance at a new beginning in all areas of your life. Okay, yeah, because you see all of the aces there and the Magician. So I feel like you're going to be able to manifest something beautiful here out of a crappy situation, find the bridge towards enlightenment. And I don't think you see that coming, because I think all you've experienced, like, this hurts, okay? Like, this is us hurting ourselves here, okay? And maybe us knowing better, but like, look at this. Like, this is anguish here, and us maybe knowing that we could birth something, that we could change, that we could transform, that something needs to come to an end. Like, intuitively we know, but this is where our mind is at, and we feel so held back here, okay? And our challenge is, yeah, breaking from that. Feeling held back by our thoughts and being limited here, and putting an end to that thought pattern, or our ways of being, and becoming very clear and saying no more, like putting a boundary to ourselves really, and saying no more, like I can't do this no more. I have to change things up here because it's not working. Okay, so let's look at the opportunity here. We'll get clarifiers for the King of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Let's see opportunity here for Aries spirit. Just give me a second, dropped a card. So the Three of Swords revealed itself. We had quite a bit of cards here, which I am tempted to read. So Three of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Lovers, and the Star. In your opportunity. Okay, so you see all those cards there. So opportunity. Well, I feel as though there is pain here, okay? This is words, actions, intentions, and I feel it's our own actually here, Aries. I feel like there's something here about heartbreak and separation here, but I feel like, yeah, there was something here that was causing us pain that we're now able to walk away from and make the decision to have a new beginning here. I mean, the page is all about, you know, getting optimistic and chasing up on an opportunity here and walking away from something that emotionally wasn't fulfilling us. And I think, yeah, like we were focused on the Five of Pentacles, but it's really a blessing in disguise. We can leave something here that doesn't emotionally fulfill us and then go choose what does. Because I think this is a blessing in disguise. And I know I've said it a couple times, but the Lovers is making a choice to follow our destined path of what's going to bring us happiness, what's going to be your justice. You're manifesting this, something that really fires you up, okay? And I feel like it's a long-term vision, a long-term hope, a long-term desire here, like what's actually going to work for you in the long term. I feel like that's the choice you get to make now. And I don't feel like you would have made this had you not broke away from something here and experienced a heartache, because I do feel like feeling that Five of Pentacles makes you feel like this, and this doesn't feel good, okay? But I do feel like it also gives you the opportunity to plant a seed here towards leaving what's not emotionally fulfilling in search of your 9th and 10th cup here, and you leave this Eight of Cups, okay? And then when you make that decision, you get closer to your wish. Your wish is coming true. So in your challenge, we were seeing the 10 of Swords, the Devil, and the Queen of Swords. Let's look at a clarifier here for your challenge, Aries. We have the Six of Wands, the Emperor, wow, and the Tower. Yeah. Wow, Aries, you're coming through strong here, okay? So the challenge here for you and your coming through is this Emperor, okay? Your challenge is to get into your power, because I think your challenge is to find victory in something here that I think you're not expecting. Again, I was picking that up in what you don't see coming in that Five of Pentacles, the Tower moment. So this is where we get laid off, or we lose your job, or contract didn't go through, or whatever this thing is. I think you're not expecting it. And I think it does first feel like a Five of Pentacles, but it's a blessing in disguise. But I feel like what Spirit is saying here, your challenge is to pick yourself up and see where you could find power now, where you could be empowered to find success in something that didn't work. Because now you have the control, and now you could be victorious here, you know, because I feel like the ending of something here that was unhealthy anyway, it wasn't working anyway, you know, you are now forced to get clear. You're now forced to put a boundary. You're now forced to do something here, forced to get empowered, forced to win here, okay? Like you have an energy that you need success here, and you get empowered to be successful here because you've experienced this Tower. That's the challenge, is finding that within you, which, I mean, you would think, Aries, you're a pretty confident person here. So to find the Emperor within you is something pretty natural. But what I'm really picking up is that I think it really hurt, okay? Like, well, I know it really hurt. Because, I mean, your opportunity is to take this hurt and to transmute it into something really good here. See the Lovers. I mean, this is beautiful card here, okay, where you're supposed to be destined to go. The Death card, like these are all really powerful spiritual cards. High Priestess, intuition, like you know that there's something better here, okay? So Tower, I don't think you're expecting it. And, you know, you could see that as a loss, but I think you can also see that as how you're going to move towards what you're supposed to. Let's look at your advice. Yeah, so we have the Six of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, and then the Five of Wands. So moving away from that mindset, I think, because I do feel as though there is something here that you're needing to move away from. And it is putting you right into calmer waters here. And then you have a choice to make. Because remember your opportunity, we saw the Lovers, which is all about choice. So the control's in your hands. And that is your challenge, is having the control to choose wisely here, to prioritize, to let go of the devil here, right? Because you might feel some inner conflict here. You might be conflicted with what to do, what to choose, you know, but Spirit is saying this choice is actually going to steer you out of choppy waters here, although you might feel conflicted here, okay? So let's get clarifier here for your advice from Spirit. Let's get clarifier. Spirit, what our advice here for Aries? Okay, I'm going to just take the ones that reveal themselves because we got lots of cards coming out. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. New beginning, new beginning. So remember I told you what you don't see coming. You're actually manifesting a new beginning. This is actually coming towards you here. New beginning in all areas. 2 aces, new beginning. Okay, a new beginning now in truth, your truth. I think what you're destined and what you're fired up to and what actually moves you. Okay, what you're excited about here. And I feel like you now can see this clearly with the King of Swords. It's something that logically makes sense, that you're destined and now's the time because of this tower falling. You're no longer whatever, like this 5 of Pentacles is a blessing in disguise, you guys, because the timing is right for you to get towards your destined path here, the choice you were supposed to make that I think maybe you weren't making. I think you weren't making this. Maybe you knew you were supposed to make this choice. You're fighting, you're sabotaging, you were just resisting, you were telling yourself you couldn't, there were limiting thoughts, you were just sabotaging, maybe being difficult here, and that essentially is just coming to an end here because there's something beautiful being birthed, and what's beautiful being birthed is meant for you. It's like your birthright here with the Wheel of Fortune. Now's the time, and you see the light. Okay, that's your challenge though, is seeing the light to empower you to go towards that and release this devil. But you know, embrace your victory here because there is a new beginning for you, and Spirit is saying that that's exactly what's happening here. All right, so this is what I see here for you guys, Aries. Beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you soon. Bye.